Hello everyone, this is Son of Beast here, and we have already finished the NBA playoffs of the second round. So if you're tuning into the conference finals, it will be underway with you shortly, and then we will get back into hockey to go in between the battles, in between the final two teams in the Eastern and Western Conference. The next matchup is the Calgary Flames versus the Edmonton Oilers. Standing by, as we have, is Meatbone, along with OJ, into the glass booth here on the center ice, and along with the Meatbone, we have the other one of the side will be Silver Spoon. So it's time to get right into the game. I hope you all enjoy. Let's the games begin. Guys, it's all yours. Let's take you down to Rogers Place for Game 4. This must be a win or go home for Edmonton Oilers. Last chance. If the Oilers don't win, then the Flames will move on to take on against the Colorado Avalanche in for the conference finals in the west coast of the conference. So let's get going. Enjoy the game, folks. A great night here in hockey as we're back at Rogers Place for the Battle of Edmonton. Hi everybody, Meatbone along with Silver Spoon, and this is NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs. The game's about to start, and we're ready to drop the puck. And the Flames always start here in possession of the drive, and we are underway, all field, and ready to go. Here from the last game, the Flames have already got one against the Oilers in game number 3. So far, we have the only contestant of this one, that their team, that the Kachuk's got a tricky shot ability with the power play of the goal. And so far, we have another one that does change out their mobility. How does it usually take here for the game here, Silver Spoon? So far, we haven't really seen the quite shots here before. In between the two is the only change-up, and we have another one that we go for. Power play goals are very that simple. It's much determining what they go for into the booth. Still with us here, Meatbone and Silver Spoon here, as the score is still even. Here's Kachuk with the puck, right passing the blue line. Moves inside. That saves off here by Nurse of Smith. The Oilers regain their group back on a long defensive board. He moves it over back to Nurse. Moves over to Harvey. That stops up, and he scores. He put it back in there. Harvey's got his first goal in Game 4 as the Oilers made a shocking start here in Game number 4 with the start of 1-0 here in Edmonton. Right now on the other side of it, we got Backlund saved made by Nurse. And Paul Harvey, he got a great handle with the puck check. Here he did turn it off right around the goalie, and it was going to be a close call. So far, it was not a save. He was knocking things very good. Markstrom takes the cover with the puck, and we got a whistle here as we'll have a clear sheet of ice. Gaining a lot of momentum out there in between the two. The Edmonton Oilers have 1-0 lead here with just about 17:20 to go. Now here's Draisaitl. Scooting over to Yamamoto. That shot gets blocked. Tanev in control. He swings it over to Coleman. Up along in the wing. Shoots one. That saves off by Smith. He brings it back over to Barry, and now the Edmonton Oilers will get a changeup. Draisaitl with the puck. He swings off, and that gets broken up by Coleman. Coleman has got a very good strength. After proceeding here for the Game 1 with the lucky hand shot from the wall, it was tipped in with the tricky zone ability. We haven't seen that one quite so long. In between those two, it was a tough one that could try to keep the momentum out there to give it another worthy credit run. They got a good hustling inbound here with taking the puck and trying to block it inside. Scores! Yamamoto with the first goal in Game 4. Leon Draisaitl has it here with the take-to-take feed of his own ability. Their team is looking for a good working through in play-by-play. As with that one for Draisaitl with the tape-to-tape feed, he has it all across down alone, gives it off to Yamamoto, and he scores. That's the toughest play that they're going to go for accounting right from the game. We'll see if Draisaitl can keep that one going. We still haven't hit the midway period left here, as it's now 15-18 left. 2-0 is where we stand by. Hannafin shot. That goes off on save by the goaltender. Goaltender's doing a very good job out there. Even the tough time will tell. Hyman right into the neutral zone. Swings it off to the wing. He moves it in front. That gets blocked up in traffic for the Flames. The Flames back in offensive zone. The Foley shot. That goes off the goaltender. Swings off the Lukic. That's another save beat. Keith round the other way. Now the Oilers came back into the offensive zone. Hyman up here, taking a shot, won't count it in there, and Markstrom has got the save. Now he moves over to Anderson, battling along the puck along the board is Keith. Keith swings it off, back to McDavid. Shoots one, save out by Markstrom. And I'll hold the puck here while they get a clear whistle to catch their breath. We're still on the early staging out there, 13:29. 2-0 is where we left off, and where we stop from here, current present on the ice time. Kachuk's got the puck across the center of the ice. Smith takes a fire and makes a save and holds the puck clear. You count that one here. Smith was doing very good, keeping the puck alive in control. Still lots of time left here in between those two. The Oilers gain 2-0 still on the books. Now the Oilers win in defensive zone. Get a little battle on the board. This one will recover. It's taken by Keith. Swings it off to Yamamoto. Up over to Kane. Up along the wing. Moves inside. Draisaitl with the puck. That goes off the goaltender. Yamamoto up again. That is tipped away by Anderson. Anderson was doing really well for the defenders. And that time, and more importantly, he got a lot of clear vision out there, and he might have to go for it a lot much better to go and play him through. Gains his own in the wing. This one goes blocked and knocks down by the defensive players. Kachuk's back in the offensive zone. Shoots one. That tips wide. Hannafin with the puck. Goodrow scores. That's his first goal in Game 4. They're all now on the board. The Flames are now on the board as they have picked up 2-1 in the lead here from the Oilers, and now they're still trying to keep their way right into the puck. By the momentum, it keeps it on changing. It's a lot harder because when they come up, you're going to need to try to make a quick reaction to it, and you might need some help for the offenders to get right through it. Backlund shot takes one right from the side of a Smith, and will hold the puck here with only 10:42 to go. Still lots of time left here, as the Oilers are still wanting to get the win here in one of the games in the series and get up on the board. So far, it's a lot harder than they have played here since game number 3, and was a complete waste. That was a hard one that it was putting up a loose here, and they might be going for another one again. Indeed, it must be happening true. In case it often happens, they need to go right away. We're almost at the mid-period here in first period. It's still 2-1. Anderson with the puck. Now kicks off to Mangiapane. Calgary into the wing. Perry has the puck. Now moves it quickly over to Hyman. Hyman putting a little battle along here right near the board. Coleman looking to whip around, and Hyman wants to take the cover. Barry with the top. Save out by Markstrom. And Sting's starting to get a little physical out there. Puljujärvi wants to take the board and pick it away with the puck. It's always that true, because if you're going to get there the puck in time, you're going to need to try to fix something up and try to keep it heavy contest to pick it up on the board. Hannafin on the board. Battling along with the puck. Now Hyman has it. Hannafin takes it over and Mangiapane back the other way. The Flames scoots it back inside. That saves off by the pad by Smith. Now it's over to Mangiapane. Backhand shot. That saves out by Smith. And we're going to hold the puck here with only 8:05 remaining. In between the two, Chuck's got a good honorability. He has it all along the board. This one is called its tricky zone shot. At this point, Chuck may have his own time to get right by it. McDavid has his own wheels that he might be kicking things in, and he has it all along the boards. He scores! He ties the game! Kylington gets the goal, and now they are catching him up. Right now, the tie of this game is Oilers and Flames. This next one could be tricky, and the Flames are looking for a way to try to spruce them down into their zone. Last time it was a tough one to make a decision out there. Only one at bring him in the game. Ooh, almost went in there. And Chuck only in a good tricky zone ability. Lindholm's shot saved off by Smith. Kane moves over to Barry. Barry scooting it inside. Moves it inside. And he scores! They are back in the lead. It's tough one. That's what you gotta go for. The tricky shot. And you gotta have to go for your own goal. The Oilers break their tie chain, and this one's now 3-2 over the Calgary Flames in Game 4. This one's a toughie one, and that may be the only one that we might be going for a win here tonight. It's indeed the tough ones as always inbounding. Here's Tanev. He's covers it up by Lindholm. Now Lindholm will get a go. Tanev up in the corner. Up with the shot. And that gets caught off by Smith. Now he moves over to Cade. The Oilers regain their group on offense. Shoots one. That goes off the twig. Tanev with the puck. Moves it along in the center. Now it's Nurse with the pickup. Kane right back at it. Moves over to Barry. Back to Draisaitl. Yamamoto right in the wing. Scores! That's 2 goals in the playoffs of Game 4. Yamamoto. What a play. This action is turning out to be one of the best displays in the highlights. So far, the team has already been drowning things out, and they might be going for another one. In between the zone, the tricky ability is what they have here below. The Oilers have regained 2 in the lead, and it's 4-2 with 4:50 left to go. Markstrom saves the puck. This one holds the puck here, and we got a whistle here coming along the way. Still a lot of plenty time action out there in between those two. 4-2 is not to where we left off. Here's Anderson, right before, goes to Toffoli, up to Hannafin, moves it quickly over to Lukic. He fires the puck down from the ice on the offensive zone, and Keefe will hold on to the puck here to go the other way. He swings it off over, Puljujärvi right to the wing, takes the pass, and it's Anderson with the steal. Toffoli romping around here, taking the puck over to Lukic. The Oilers on the pressure. Now he finds over Anderson. Back in the zone is Anderson. Shoots one. Saves goes up by Smith. Smith was only just recovering a moment of time. He gets things right. So far, you might be doing him one by one. Here's Hyman. Shoots. That goes off the goal post. Keep going back over to Coleman. Coleman will take the puck. Monahan's got the puck right into the neutral defense offensive zone. Bouchard with the puck. He swings it back into the offensive zone on the right. Up to Kane. Shoots one. One-timer won't be enough. Hannafin with the puck. He swings it back over to Mangiapane. He takes over the back line. Smith stops the puck. And we got a whistle here as we have a catching breath to do. A lot of battling going on around here, as we always have left it off with only 2 minutes left to play here in the first period. So far, the team of this one, the 3 games are being shut down already on the Oilers. But the Oilers look like they're going to have to get back on the board if they win the game. It's true, because that's what they need to do. They can't give up. No quitting here in Edmonton. Collington right around the board. Goes right to Godaru. Guro's got in the puck from the wing. Lindholm up. That stops again here by Smith. And last minute left to play here in the first period. It's Godaru with the puck. Lindholm in the wing. He faces over to Kane. Now Kane into the attack. And he's trying to stop one, slow things down. Yamamoto up to Kane. Back to Nurse. Look out! That goes whipped out. To Nev, right over to Mangiapane. Lindholm up around the puck. Godaru up. That backhand shot went lifted wide. Collington with the puck. That goes off and went back by. That ends the first period. It's a tremendous game. 4-2 is where we left off. Second period coming up after the break. Officials are set, and we are back underway here at Rogers Place. So glad you could join us. Let's get the game started in period 2. The starting of this group is now on. Kachuk's got them across. Anderson's shot went saved off by Smith. That tricky shot zone ability can be a little bit dangerous out there. Now here's McDavid. Entering in the wing. This one rubs it off. Saved off by Markstrom. Kachuk right over to Godaru. Guro's got it in. Attacker went with down, and Nurse takes the puck away and says, I gotta get right by him. There's no way I'm gonna need to try to stop and slow things down. That's a tough one in between the relations, and for that one, might be tough enough to go by heavy to click the quick zone ability. Here's Kachuk back in the other way. Brings it up across. That goes whipped it out, deflected right by the net. And Smith will hold on to the puck, baked over to Barry. Pugliarvi with the puck right into the wing. Shoots one. And it went deflected. Made the save by Markstrom. So sorry guys, a lot of discussion out there. We got too many talking right now, but I hope you guys are not hearing us, so hopefully we're alright. Now Bouchard, in there, scores! Has picked it up here before and now brings up 5-2. What a tremendous run here for Bouchard. Now he's got a great training, a lot of hard work ability, and now they're on the board. They're keeping the pressure here alive right now, and it's now 5-2 in the game. As Leon Draisaitl gets a second assist here in the game. He is putting up a heat pressure. Now the shot. Oh, and put it back in around. Mangiapane scores, and now it peaks it up to 2. Mangiapane was delivering things up here in ability. The quick timer releasement for the one-time goal for the Flames has picked it up. After Backlund with the pass and Hannafin with the assistant, and this one turns to be the wraparound with the shot. He had it all down the ability and keeping eyes on the puck here. Mangiapane is delivering up here with the quick releasement. We'll see if he can try doing things again to make a quick zone attacks for the Flames and make a quick shot around the goalie with the shock and all. Guys, back to you. The Oilers are back in the wing. Now swings off to Yamamoto, gets beaten down by the defender. Hannafin right on the board. Coleman will hold on to the puck. Backlund with the puck. Calgary right into the offensive zone. Draisaitl gets the puck, and now Yamamoto back the other way. He swings over to Draisaitl, shoots one. It's knocked down, and it's off the goaltender. The goaltender is a very tough one because it's not very that easy when you get one here. Oh, he just couldn't save it. What a stop by Smith, and it holds out. Now the Smith one, as will be lifted out into the offensive zone. Bouchard up to Hyman. He swings over to Harvey. Harvey to Keith. Swings it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up to Hyman. In for the slot. That gets tipped away, and Monahan takes the puck away. Now Monahan goes down. Harvey. Round him again. Swings it over to Barry. Up to Hyman. Making a stick lift here, but holds it on. Toffoli with the puck. Now he has it in control. Onto the offensive zone. Toffoli wraparound. Keith stops him with the slap shot goal with the foot. The blade is very tough in between the segment. For that time, it gives him a one timing enough to go right from in the setup change. So far, it may be a tough one, but then you'll never know when it comes back in there. They might get right by him. Big heavy slam. Watch out. Barry right from the wing. Moves it over to Harvey. Harvey right over again. Monifin up and saved it off by Smith. Now he goes over to Harvey. The Oilers are back in regroup. Shoots one. Almost went off, and it just kicked away by Smith. Now moves over to Monahan. That goes off of Smith. Full Eagles got it across by passing the neutral zone. All alone, stopped again by the goaltender. Goal again. Score! Harvey, 2 goals. It extends 6-3. Quick time of releasement here for Harvey. They did have it all down here on the board. So far that the Oilers are taking care of it, they now have their way down to keep it going. What a shot. As the Flames have already gotten beaten down here, and a couple of them only have gotten a couple of goals. It's now 6-3. Here's a shot. That gets blocked up again by Nurse. Now swings over to Newton Hopkins. Nugent to Fogle. Foligno flings the board around. And that will stop here by Hannafin. Anderson with the puck. He finds his way back inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Saves off by Smith. That will hold the play here, and we're under mid-period left. The tough one's in between Smith and Markstrom, but it might be the next one that could be getting closer by, and we might be looking for a one day that we're looking for. And that just turned out. It does happen here once more with another save off again. Here's Draisaitl. Shoots one. Stopped by Markstrom. That one holds the puck here. We got a clear whistle here to slow things down. Of course you know, because if you're not happy enough to go with that one, slow things down. Don't take it too much seriously. Leon Draisaitl, his only tape-to-tape feet scheduling is up on his way. So far, he is making his a lot more bigger and dreamer. The tape-to-tape feed is the only ability to keep the eyes in the strength, and is muscling of this way. He looks for good open passes and gives it up to another player. So far, we're about to see what Leon Draisaitl can do if he can try to keep the puck here and look for an open teammate. We'll see how well he does here. Back to you guys. Yamamoto up again. That goes blocked, and he went pushed down. He's very hard. Those teams are very the toughest one in the team. Coleman swings it back over to Mangiapane. Back into Anderson. Scoots it over to Coleman. Coleman now racing towards the neutral zone. Yamamoto went down. Mangiapane back to Backlund. Pulling around him, and it's Barry with the puck steal. Right down, 7:45 to go. Anderson back to Mangiapane. He's swinging it down very heavy, and this one is pulling back in towards the other team. The tough one's in the mound. You don't want to miss it up there too much. Goodaroo. Anderson inside. This one has been knocked away by Nurse. Back to Goodaroo. Up to Hannafin. Takes the puck away. Goodaroo got banged up already. Now back to Kane. Out with the puck, and it moves right around to the board on behind the goalie net. Anderson rolling it back over to Coleman. Coleman right into the offensive zone. Swings at the back line, saves off again by Smith. The puck is thrown down, and things will start to slow things down a bit. Of course, you know that one. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck right away. We are down to under 7 minutes to go here in the second period. So far, it's 6-3, as you're glad you just came back and joined us. Here's another one. That bigger attack is going to be a lot harder for the Flames to try to close the gap. Kachuk shoots one. That is off on Smith and deflects it right to the wall. Well, they're already right into the puck in the neutral zone. Edmonton back in the offensive zone. That slings it up here. That's not going to help. McDavid fighting for the puck. Flings back to Hyman. He moves to McDavid. Save up again by Markstrom. Wow, what a stoppage play. And things will have to slow things down a bit as we get a whistle on the play. We're under 5 minutes left to go. Oilers have 6-3 over Calgary in the second period. And so far, only some couple team players have already scored in between. The only one that has won the game was the Avalanche, shutting down on the Minnesota Wilds 4 games in a row. 2 for Colorado and 2 for Minnesota. Yep, that's the same thing that Avalanche has always done. They're ready for the next opponent to face on against the winning team. It's tough now that because one of each teams already have been playing on back in the attack zone, they have it all down in ability. They may need something else to go right from between the twigs. So far, it may be a hard, heavy matchup. It can be very tricky, but it may happen blink of time. Smith will hold on to the puck from here, and only 3:17 to go. Still much playing going on here, as the Oilers only have 10 face-off wins and 17 for Calgary Flames. The puck resumes. Gorber Robson, shot blocked here. What a great stop. Bouchard moving into the offensive zone. Swings it over to Fogel. Shoots! Oh, he almost had it, but he holds the puck behind the back. And we're going to hold it up here for the face-off coming up. The team's a very tough one. My, oh my. The goodness thing about this one is that because the players are looking for some good open offenses, they're going big. Yamamoto swings to Kane. Back to Bouchard. Back to Draisaitl. Now he swings back to Yamamoto. Now it's Lukic with the steal of the puck. Gaining into the offensive zone. Lukic up here, and that one's good. Deflected by this goaltender. The Oilers are back in the offensive zone. Moves inside. Swings it back over to Bouchard. Shoots one. Slump shot scores. And Kane delivers it with the help of the offense. Evander Kane was really putting a pressure on the Heat. He's helping one of the players to try to keep it in the net without deflecting wide. And thanks to Bouchard, he has the assist. And of course with Yamamoto, he had it all down and below. We'll see if Kane tries to keep it alive in the momentum. And we'll see how much time he has to get right back in the game. Guys, back to you. The team is looking a big, comfortable position out there as this one is winding down the second period before they head into third period. Bouchard wafting down with a wrestle takedown. It's tough, not going to be clear. We're about 60 seconds to play in the second period as the clock is winding down. Now here again, it's clocked up in traffic. Hyman with the puck. Swings over to Monahan, back to Draisaitl with the steal of the puck. Now he swings back in offensive zone. Shoots one. That goes off again by Markstrom. Draisaitl again. Lukic trying to stop and by. Backlund right into the racing attack. He takes the puck back out of the position. Iron will try to take it away, and it's back over to Flames. And 2 periods are complete. 1 more period left to go, and we will have another breakout opportunity when we come back. Officials are about to set as their third period is about to start. Me, Fun, along with Silver Spoon and OJ. So glad you could join us here. It's time to finish it up. Game 4. Now moving in is Pilarvi. Shoots one. Save again by Markstrom. Quick key check here. Great shot, but not a good look open out there. It can be tough one to be paying right by the belt. The officials are ready to be set here in the center of the ice for a face-off. Now the play resumes. Anderson shoots one. Smith stops it here. And we got a face-off coming up. Still lots of more time left here in between the two. As the New York Rangers and the Hurricanes will be playing here after this game is over, I will have Son of Beast and I will be sending down to the next one as we have the next matchup. It could be a win or go home for New York Rangers. It's a tough one because you now know that the Hurricanes are that good. They might need to stop them down and slow them down right there on the side. It's a tough one to try to keep your eyes on the momentum. And for that time, it will be enough to try to keep the momentum going. Barry up to Pilarvi. The Oilers regain their group. Moves over to McDavid. Shoots it wide off again by Markstrom. Now it's Hannafin. Swings it over to Goldberg. Kudrow inside the center. Straights up to Kachuk. And it's off again by Smith. What a takedown wrestle. The ground is going. It might be calling for another one to try to hack them down. Hannafin back to Henderson. Swings over to Goldberg. You get a little width out here. That might be another one to go down by. No penalty on Edmonton yet. Backlund again. Swings and shoots one. A save is stopped by Smith. The officials are set here in the center ice. As this time it's already 7-3 in the third period. No updated score yet. Here's Anderson. Flies it off the puck and around the net. Almost went over the netting. Manager Payne to Coleman. That stops though. Flings it over back to the glass. And we got a little battling board here in between the two. Backline back over to Anderson. He gets whipped down. Manager Payne up. Shoot save by Smith. Kane moving it along. That's stopped by Backlund. And he goes up with a shot. That's Barry with the takeaway. Draisaitl is up in the offensive zone and from the wall. Kane up in front. Shot deflected wide. This one goes back around the board. He is doing too much of that one. Too much power. Needs something else to go through. Scores! Manager Payne back in control. The Flames are back down by 3, and this one's going to be a toughest close call in the game here before we head in back under the mid-period left. The tough one for the Manager Payne was the deliberation, but successful. In between the two is what they have. This might be the heavy shot that can be getting there closer by to try to push things down. And now that may be a tough one to keep it right on the momentum. Flame shot and Smith with a save. Yamamoto back in the other way. Trying to slam it down on the board. And it's Monahan. Shoots one. Almost deflected in here that wide. Bochar back to McDavid. The Oilers regain their group back again. State starting to get physical here on the offense. The offensive zone, it's going to be a very rough one. Lukic right into the wall. Monahan Back to Tanev. Back to Lukic. Shoots. Save off on the pad by Smith. Lukic up. And he scores it back down by 2. Wow, Lukic was definitely putting things back on board. And Kylington with the assist was pulling things away. The Flames are looking for a good way here to close the gap here in the third period. It is now on 2-point trail for the Flames. Smith will hold on to the puck, and this one will stop the play with 13:05 to go. Still lots of time left in between, and this one is turning to be a close one battle for the Battle of Edmonton. The next goal can be they back down by 1. Shot went off wide. Gooder up, and the goalie was told to stop on here for the player to go right back around him. Zadorov moves back to the neutral zone. Over on Gooder. Get a little stick around here as Gooder back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk with the shot saved by Smith. Later him up. Stop again by the goaltender. Now he holds on to the puck here. Will hold for the play. Still lots of playing action going on in between the two. The Oilers and Flames are going to be a tough battle in between. The battle of the first and battle of the third. Second, well, it's tough now, but the in between the difference of the zone can be a lot harder to change. Now Hyman up around again. Shoots one, that saves off again by Markstrom. Now he swings off to Lindholm. Calgary back in the offense zone. Tkachuk shoots, saved by Smith. Good call on the entry feed, and now this one holds the play for 11:23. Still lots of plenty of game in action out there in between the Oilers and the Flames. It's now going to be a tough bite battle in between. Now here's Bouchard. Up to Hyman. Gains the momentum in the center. Shoots with feed. That's stopped by Markstrom. Koolman back around in the offensive zone. Move in the middle. And it's another one for McDavid to try to take the puck away. Taking puck away is a very difficult key to keep it right around the puck. It's that hard and simple. It may not be tough enough to try to keep him around the board. And for toughness' sake, well, I'm not going to tell because that is a hard one to go with the heavy impact. And that might be why they go for it. Gabronson right back to the other again. Wow, that foot, and this one is going to be a roughing battle to the point. This is not going to happen well. That was like a flipping and most dangerous attack. Two men are fighting. It's going to be a hard one trying to knock them down. One man is down, and we're waiting for the other one, and 2 minutes down. The Flames have it all, energy gain. Two guys are in the bench. This is not going to be happy enough in between the two. When this one counts it out, you gotta stay out of focus. You need something else to try to defend yourself and try to be out of it. The Flames have it all. The save here by Smith. Foyogo up on the board. Backlund takes it away. Shoots one into the net. That's stopped by Smith. Mangiapane, another save by the goaltender. We're under the mid-period left to play in the third. And now this one goes back around and Markstrom with the save. Blocked the pass up here by Draisaitl. Now he goes back over to Oilers side. Can't get it to go. Toffoli back over. Draisaitl with the puck. He swings it up and crosses the Edmonton zone. Markstrom, glove save, and that one stops the puck with 8:17 left to go. This time it's going to be a very tough one. Inbounding the team, a very challenging one. We still have a lot more timing left. The Oilers are still in a lead, and the Flames are trying to look for a stop it to close the gap. Mangiapane over to Backlund. Inside the attack. Blocks a shot. Here's CC. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl right around it. And goes the gap in there. Good back to back line. Back line back in the offensive zone. Shoots one. That shaves off wide. Back to Tkachuk. Backline shot. Blocked in traffic. Tough one to be here. Only the time will tell. Yamamoto looking for a man opener. That's again saved by Markstrom. Corneros got the puck right near the goalie net. Up on the Lindholm. Up and over to Manahan. Gains inside. Shoots one. Close save by Smith. And back to McDavid. Excellent feed. Quick timing, quick reaction. He just got to go for it. A lot of quick moment out there. Another save by the goaltender, and Anderson with the puck. He swings over to Goddard. Monahan with the puck. 5:45 remaining in the first period of the game. Hyman with the puck. Steal. He swings it back in the offensive zone. Poirier. And it's Lindholm with this big puck steal. Deneb with the puck. Gonna be a closeout gap. Lindholm shot. That goes up and tipped away. We're down to 5 minutes left here to play. Poirier with the puck. He is wrestling down a hard mania encore. Watch out. The team is already almost got a penalty. It almost turned out to be a roughing call, but now it just saved it off again. Tkachuk. Locked it pass by Barry. Plays the board right over on the offensive side. Back to Hannafin. Mangiapane back to Anderson. Gains the zone, right green on board. Back to Mangiapane. Shoots. Saves it off wide. Nurse up over to Yamamoto. He goes back in the offensive zone. Shoots one. That's off again by Markstrom. Now it's Mangiapane. Calgary in the attack. Up to Toffoli. Shoots one. Save again. 2 in a row. Bucket again. He scores. They're now down by 1. Looks like the Foley was going to be able to try to stop one, and they want to get their overtime. Flames are down by 1. If the next goal comes in, then we might go to overtime in Game 4. It's a tough one. The only ability that needs to get theirs in time is to try to have your key in a lineup. Smith with the glove save. This one stops and covers it up as we get a little rest here in between. Almost kind of like a fire drill. Maybe a happy one to go right by him. And with the answer to that call, we stand here for OJ. Tkachuk has it all down in the boarding position here. He has it all down in between the zone. This one calls the tricky zone shot. This timing is what's going to be enough one to keep an eye on the momentum to find an open man advantage. McDavid has his own wheels that has turned to be one of his side ones to keep it into the game. He now has his own wheels that can try to fix things up and help their teammates get there in the net. We'll see what McDavid has and keep it back in for the team to try to go for the net or try to keep a rebound in for the game. Guys, Smith stops the puck, and this one will hold him up here with only 1:44 to go. Third period about to close things off here. Only 7-6 is your score. Now the next one could be on Edmonton or the Calgary. That goes up with Draisaitl, and they'll play Oilers win it. Kane right into the neutral zone, back to offensive zone. With the shot, it's not going to help Markstrom get right by a blind, and that saves off quickly, easy. Much more timing is needed. In just about 1 minute and 23 to go. This one is already 7-6 here in the third period. Deneb right in the puck. Battling along again. Draisaitl has it. Shoots one. Back in the net. He scores! Draisaitl gets his goal, and the breakaway chain is out. Leon Draisaitl was delivering things up here. He puts it on the goalie, and then he puts it on the backhand shot. What a play here for Draisaitl. Oh, he's scores again. Backlund is putting up a big pressure time stop. This one's back down by 1. In between the call, you're going to need to go for the look open man. You're going to need to try to find a man-on defender to try to stop him bound. Calgary wins the face-off. They're looking for a chance to tie it. And now it's up again, saved by Smith. Now they're pulling the goalie away. They have their empty netter up on Markstrom. Keith with the puck. Up to Draisaitl. Gonna go long. Up to Cade. It's tucked and taken over. Draisaitl shot blocked by Tanev. Monahan 2-on-1. Shoots. Saved by Smith. And it's Cade with the rebound. Tough one inbound. You get it all. Oh, he missed the shot wide. And this one's turned to be a tough rebounding. The Flames entering the attack. Now goes over. And that's ticked away by Kane. 10 seconds left. And Kane will do it. Flamed it too wide. Tanev with the puck. Flings it off to Chuck. Fling it up. And that will end the game. The Oilers wins it 7-6. What a great matchup here. We love this one. And with the fans saluting the Oilers fans, we definitely love that one too. Game 4, not so bad at all. And this one turns to be better. And we also look to for the Oilers fans to be out here on Wild Night. Well, that should do for the game. Along with me, Silver Spoon and OJ, I'm your me phone. This has been a presentation of the Western Conference semifinals of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Tune in for the next one as we have the Hurricanes and Rangers here in Game 4. And now we send you off to Son of Beast to close the game. It's all yours. Have a good night in Rogers Place of Edmonton. 8-7 is the final. What a play out there. This is a tremendous game. Here are your 3 star players of the game. Number 3 is Yamamoto of Kaler. 2 goals and 1 assist. And after the tape-to-tape feed by Draisaitl, he had all down when he had it here before. Number 2 is Andrew Mangiapane. 2 goals and 2 assists. He didn't really try to hesitate that much here, but he only had once is his goal. What a tremendous stop here at that point. And for number 1, Leon Draisaitl. 3 assists and 1 goal. What a tremendous stop. And he had it all down here like he did. Around the goalie with the back on the goalie and then went back in the net. So thank you for watching for this game. Me Phone will be here for the doubleheader for tonight. To stick around for you for the last game of Game 4 before we head to Game 5. It will be Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers after the finishing of Panthers and the Maple Leafs. And then if we have some Game 5 for Rangers and Carolina, we will have another one if necessary. So thank you for joining with us. Until next time, peace out everyone for a while as the NHL 22 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Get home safe everyone. And if you're tuning in for the Eastern Conference semifinals, it'll be underway for the second one right after the break. Thank you, and good night in Edmonton.